Allow me to de-influence you from making these 3 cosmetic treatment mistakes, coming from someone who made herself look older before younger doing them, okay? If you're new here, by the way, my name is Karen, and I share all of the unfiltered, real, raw, and honest skincare, cosmetic treatment content, wellness content. If you're into that stuff, you've come to the right corner of the internet, so make sure to follow along. And for today's video, we will be utilizing some visuals from a case study that consists of nobody other than yours truly. So I fear we need to start with the overdone lips, because while I know that many women have woken up to this, myself included, I was blind there. I was like truly, truly blind. Some people still are dead asleep. Dead asleep, okay? And someone needs to tell you like it is, okay? We are not anti-lip filler. I still have lip filler here, but we are pro-natural lips rather than overdone balloon baboom lips, okay, honey? It's not doing you any favors. Number 2 is masseter Botox, and I'm not telling you never to get it done, but the thing is a lot of people who get it done tend to get it like, twice a year or whatever it is to maintain it. If you do that and those masseters are always frozen, they are just going to continue to atrophy and make your face narrower and narrower and narrower. This is what ends up happening when you do that. I literally look like a fucking alien. This is one of those things, by the way, that happens very gradually. You don't even see the slimming on yourself because it doesn't just happen from one day to the next. And a lot of people just don't see it until you start comparing photos of yourself to your previous self. This really dawned on me one day because I actually started getting premature jowling around my mouth at one point. The thing is, your masseters also occupy a certain amount of volume. So once you kind of lose that volume and therefore support in that area, you can actually start to see premature jowling. And when that started happening, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Okay. So your girl stopped doing the masseter Botox. She chewed a shit ton of gum, and it took about like 2.5 years to get back to this point. Facial balance is so important, and when it's out of balance, it is actually going to make you look so much older. So I'm not saying never to do it. I actually did 10 units on each side a couple months ago for the very first time in like 3 years, but this is going to kind of be one of those things that I do just to get a bit of medical relief as someone who grinds their teeth and has a lot of pain in that area, and like probably won't do it again for several years. And finally, please allow me to dissuade you from getting the lateral cheekbone filler. Medial cheek filler might be okay, but like whenever you get it done in this area to kind of create those cheekbones, sweetie, even if it looks good at first, I assure you, been there, done that, it is not going to look good with time, okay? It almost always migrates, and or as it starts to metabolize. Filler that's kind of placed to create a mound like this actually metabolizes kind of like that, and it actually ends up dragging your cheek down. I actually ended up having to melt a little bit of this with time, and I look so much better now. Okay, like yes, I might sound full of myself. I do look so much better. No one is going to tell me otherwise right now. Okay, so opt out, unsubscribe. Do not allow anybody to convince you to do this. I'm not saying anybody convinced me. I wanted it at the time. I was blind, but now I see. If you enjoyed this video or you have any questions about any of these treatments, feel free to drop them below. It is my pleasure to answer you.